Hey there. Glad you came back to listen to another daily goodnight story. As you already finished the last activities of the day, don't forget to connect your phone to the charger and set the timer so playback stops automatically. We'll check your pillow, get comfortable, and relax while listening to today's story. Once upon a time, in a bustling city filled with gears, cogs, and fantastical contraptions, there lived a kind and clever mechanic named Carlos. Carlos was only 10 years old, but he had a passion for fixing things and inventing gadgets that amazed everyone in his neighborhood. He loved spending time in his late grandfather's old workshop, a treasure trove of dusty artifacts and ancient inventions. One sunny afternoon, as Carlos rummaged through the workshop, he noticed something peculiar hidden behind a pile of forgotten tools. It was a peculiar-looking device made of gleaming brass and adorned with intricate engravings. It had a series of dials, buttons, and a small screen that seemed to shimmer like a magical crystal. Curiosity took over Carlos, and he gently picked up the device, feeling a strange tingling sensation in his fingers as he held it. He wondered what it could be, and why his grandfather had kept it hidden for so long. Carlos decided to show the strange device to his friend Maria, who was always eager to join him on his adventures. As they both examined it, they noticed tiny symbols etched on its surface, symbols that looked like ancient runes from a long-lost civilization. "What do you think it is, Carlos?" Maria asked, her eyes wide with wonder. "I'm not sure," Carlos replied, "but it seems like some sort of machine. Maybe it's a hidden treasure left by my grandpa." Excitement filled the air as Carlos and Maria tried pressing the buttons and turning the dials. Suddenly, the small screen flickered to life, displaying a shimmering image of a faraway land with floating islands and flying ships. "Wow! It's like a window to another world!" Maria exclaimed. As they continued to experiment with the device, something extraordinary happened. The image on the screen changed, and they found themselves looking at memories of Carlos's past. He saw himself as a little boy playing with his grandfather, and even the day he fixed his first broken toy. The device seemed to have the power to show memories as if they were playing on a magical theater. Carlos was amazed and a little bewildered by what he saw. "This is incredible. It's like a memory tinkerer," he said, coining the name for the device. As the sun began to set, Carlos and Maria carefully put the memory tinkerer away, promising to keep it a secret until they figured out its secrets. Little did they know that this discovery would lead them on a grand adventure, unraveling mysteries they couldn't even imagine. That night, Carlos couldn't sleep, his mind buzzing with questions about the memory tinkerer. Who had created it? How did it work? And most importantly, what would happen if they used it on someone else's memories? In the days that followed, Carlos and Maria became determined to unravel the secrets of the memory tinkerer. They researched ancient texts and delved into books about forgotten civilizations, hoping to find clues about its origin. With every passing day, their bond grew stronger as they shared this remarkable journey together. Little did they know that their curiosity would lead them to a life-changing adventure, where they would encounter a mysterious figure from the past, discover the consequences of meddling with memories, and learn valuable lessons about the power of remembering and forgetting. Their thrilling escapade was about to begin, and Carlos knew that with Maria by his side they could face anything that came their way. As they held hands, ready to embark on this extraordinary journey, they couldn't help but wonder what other secrets the memory tinkerer held, and what incredible memories they would uncover next. The following morning, Carlos woke up with renewed determination. He couldn't wait to continue their exploration of the memory tinkerer and unlock its mysteries. Excitedly, he met Maria at the workshop, and together, they resumed their investigation. After hours of searching through ancient books and scrolls, Carlos stumbled upon a fascinating tale about a legendary memory crystal hidden deep in the heart of a nearby enchanted forest. According to the ancient text, the memory crystal was said to hold immense power over memories, capable of recording and preserving them for eternity. Carlos and Maria's eyes widened with amazement. Could the memory tinkerer be connected to the legendary memory crystal? They knew they had to find out more. Armed with a map from the ancient book, The two friends set off on a quest to uncover the secrets of the forest and the memory crystal. As they ventured deeper into the enchanted forest, they encountered peculiar creatures and magical flora, but they pressed on fearlessly, fueled by their curiosity and the desire to discover the truth. Eventually, they reached a clearing in the woods where they found a hidden cave entrance. Stepping cautiously into the dimly lit cave, Carlos and Maria stumbled upon a forgotten diary, covered in dust and cobwebs. The diary seemed to belong to an ancient memory tinkerer, containing notes and sketches detailing the memory crystal's creation. Maria's eyes sparkled with excitement. "This must be the diary of the one who created the memory tinkerer and the memory crystal," she exclaimed. Carlos carefully flipped through the pages, finding descriptions of how the memory tinkerer was crafted to help people preserve and cherish their memories. However, he also discovered a warning. The memory tinkerer could alter memories, but meddling with them could have unforeseen consequences. The more Carlos read, the more he realized the significance of their discovery. The memory tinkerer wasn't just a fascinating device, it was a powerful tool with the potential to change lives. He felt a surge of responsibility and knew he had to be cautious in how they used it. As the day turned into dusk, the duo decided to rest and reflect on what they had learned so far. Sitting by a campfire, they discussed the ethical implications of manipulating memories and the importance of preserving the truth of one's past. "Memories shape who we are," Carlos said thoughtfully. "They hold both joy and pain, and altering them might change the very essence of a person." Maria nodded in agreement. "You're right, Carlos. Memories are precious, and we should respect their significance. But what if the memory tinkerer can also heal painful memories or help people move forward?" Carlos pondered her words and realized that the memory tinkerer's true potential lay not in altering memories, but in helping people understand and come to terms with their past. By using the device to share memories and experiences, they could foster empathy and compassion among individuals. With newfound clarity, Carlos and Maria decided to embark on a different path, to use the memory tinkerer to help others heal and grow, rather than to manipulate their memories. The next morning, as they left the enchanted forest behind, Carlos felt a sense of purpose and gratitude for their extraordinary journey. He knew that the memory tinkerer was a powerful tool, and with Maria by his side, they could use it wisely to make a positive impact on the lives of those they encountered. After their profound experience in the enchanted forest, Carlos and Maria returned to their workshop, eager to put their newfound perspective into action. They knew that the memory tinkerer's power could be a double-edged sword, and they were determined to use it responsibly. One day, as they were strolling through the city, they encountered a young man named Lucas. His downcast eyes and somber expression caught their attention, and they could sense the weight of sadness that burdened him. Approaching him gently, Carlos asked, "Hey, Lucas, is everything okay?" Lucas looked up, surprised by their concern. I don't know," he muttered. "I just can't seem to escape the pain of the past. It haunts me, and I wish I could forget." Carlos and Maria exchanged knowing glances. They had encountered someone in need of their help, and the memory tinkerer could be the key to easing his burden. However, they also understood the responsibility of tampering with memories. "Lucas," Maria said gently, "memories can be painful, but they also shape who we are. Altering them might not be the best solution." Lucas's eyes welled up with tears, and he nodded in understanding. "I know, but I feel trapped in my own mind. I don't want to forget everything, just the pain." Carlos and Maria shared a silent moment before Carlos spoke. "What if we used the memory tinkerer to help you confront your painful memories instead? By facing them, you might find a way to heal and move forward." Lucas hesitated, unsure about the idea, but something in Carlos and Maria's earnest expressions convinced him to give it a try. In the safety of the workshop, Carlos carefully calibrated the memory tinkerer. With Lucas's consent, they decided to explore one specific memory that haunted him the most. As the memory tinkerer projected the scene, Lucas's pain became palpable, and he felt as though he was reliving the moment. But this time, things were different. Maria gently placed a hand on Lucas's shoulder, reminding him that he was not alone. Carlos encouraged him to talk about the emotions he experienced during that memory, acknowledging his pain without judgment. As Lucas began to open up, a transformative shift occurred. Through tears and shared emotions, he discovered that confronting the memory, rather than erasing it, allowed him to understand his pain better. Carlos and Maria were there to support him, providing a safe space for him to process his emotions. As the session ended, Lucas felt a weight lifted off his shoulders. "Thank you," he said, his voice filled with gratitude. "I didn't expect to find relief by facing my memories, but it helped me see things differently." Carlos smiled warmly. "Memories are a part of us, and by acknowledging them, we can learn and grow. You have the strength to face your past, and we're here to support you every step of the way." From that day on, Carlos and Maria continued to use the memory tinkerer to help others, like Lucas, confront their painful memories. They approached their mission with compassion and empathy, guiding individuals through their emotional journeys and showing them the power of self-acceptance and healing. As time went on, news of the memory tinkerer's abilities spread throughout the city. People sought their help not to erase their past, but to understand it better and find solace in knowing they were not alone in their struggles. Carlos and Maria's workshop became a sanctuary for those seeking to embrace their memories and learn from them. Through their endeavors, they discovered the true purpose of the memory tinkerer, not as a tool for manipulation, but as a catalyst for healing and growth. As the memory tinkerer's reputation grew, Carlos and Maria found themselves faced with a moral dilemma. More and more people sought their help, and they had to be selective about whom they could assist. They knew that using the memory tinkerer required immense responsibility, and they couldn't help everyone. One day, an elderly man named Mr. Peterson visited their workshop. His eyes held a lifetime of stories and wisdom, but behind them lay pain and regret. He asked Carlos and Maria if they could help him forget the painful memories that haunted him from his past. Carlos hesitated, knowing that altering Mr. Peterson's memories might not be the best solution. Maria touched his hand reassuringly, reminding him of their purpose, to guide people through their memories, not erase them. "I understand your pain, Mr. Peterson," Carlos said gently. "But what if we used the memory tinkerer to help you process those memories instead? Together we can navigate the past, finding strength in the lessons it holds." Mr. Peterson nodded thoughtfully, his face showing both hope and apprehension. He agreed to give it a try, trusting Carlos and Maria to guide him. In the days that followed, Carlos and Maria embarked on a profound journey with Mr. Peterson. Through the memory tinkerer, they revisited memories of joy and sorrow, love and loss. With each memory, they delved deeper into the wisdom and experiences that shaped Mr. Peterson's life. As they explored, Mr. Peterson began to understand the interconnectedness of his memories, how the painful ones were intricately woven with moments of happiness and love. He realized that erasing the pain would mean losing a part of himself, and that was not what he truly sought. One evening, sitting by the flickering light of a lantern, Mr. Peterson spoke with gratitude. "Thank you, Carlos and Maria. You've given me something precious, the understanding that my memories, both good and bad, are a part of who I am. I don't wish to forget them. I want to embrace them and learn from them." Carlos and Maria exchanged a smile, proud of the transformation they had witnessed. They had helped Mr. Peterson find peace within himself, without altering his memories. The memory tinkerer had become a vessel for healing, not a tool for manipulation. Over time, Carlos and Maria continued their mission, using the memory tinkerer to help others navigate their memories and emotions. They discovered that memories were like a tapestry of life, each thread contributing to the beauty of the whole. As their fame spread, many sought their help, but they never lost sight of their core values: compassion, empathy, and the preservation of memories as a source of strength. The memory tinkerer's reputation reached far and wide, becoming a symbol of healing and growth in their city. Carlos and Maria knew they were making a difference in people's lives, not by changing their past, but by guiding them through it with care and understanding. And so the memory tinkerer's journey continued, a legacy of compassion and hope in a world where memories held the power to shape destinies. Tomorrow, we'll journey together once more. Until we meet again, may your dreams carry you to far-off lands and hidden wonders. Good night, and sleep well.